welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. For any question, please comment below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel because I still have many videos to catch up. Thank you. The Bold and the Beautiful, September 26, 2019, teased that Thomas Forrester could feel plenty of conflict in the coming weeks. B&B fans know Thomas didn't face legal consequences in Emma Barber's death or for his knowledge of the baby swap. However, he still paid the right price thanks to Brooke Forrester's show, which sent him hurtling over the edge of a cliff. Thomas nearly died, so you'd think he decided to make the most of his second chance and be a better person. Someone in the real world might, but not in the swap world. The Bold and the Beautiful has to take the most dramatic route. So, Thomas will try to spark a Forrester-Logan war. He'll decide the Logan's daughter enemy and must be eradicated. Thomas will refuse to back down until every last Logan is out of their lives. Of course, that includes Hope Logan. Thomas were obsessed with her before and truly wanted a future together. His chance at wedding place blew up with the baby's sweet secret. So now he surely knows there's no one in pursuing her. If he doesn't, Hope will certainly remind him. Without that dramatic shot, Thomas will have no use for Hope. Her connection to Brooke will make Thomas even more determined to turn against her. How will Thomas do that? Could he attempt to stir up some tension between Hope and Steffy Forrester? Getting the Hope for the future light drop would probably be a nice start. Once Thomas has created a Steffy Hope battle, he can focus on derailing Hope and Liam Spencer's relationship. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say they're trying to keep Douglas Forrester away from his father, which will infuriate Thomas. He may even use Steffy to come between Liam and Hope, at least if he can't. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers September 26 tease that Katie Logan's family will face some seriously difficult moments. As B&B viewers know, Bill Spencer, Brooke Forrester, Donna Logan, and Rich Forrester have rallied around Katie's bedside and begged her to fight for her life. Now that she's been diagnosed with kidney failure. Of course, at this point, Dr. Armstrong only knows that Katie is in kidney failure, but he doesn't yet know how dire the situation is. On Wednesday's B&B episode, Dr. Armstrong will get more test results back and he'll get a clearer picture of Katie's condition and exactly what he's dealing with when it comes to her prognosis. Unfortunately, it seems that both Katie's diagnosis and her prognosis will be troubling. Dr. Armstrong will discover that both of Katie's kidneys are in complete failure. Clearly, that will be terrifying news for Bill and the rest of Katie's family, but it seems there will be more bad news. This could have to do with Katie's status as a heart transplant patient. Might she be a poor candidate for donate kidney due to her heart transplant status? Or perhaps there will be another complication or complications that will make Katie's status as a donor recipient difficult. Dr. Armstrong might recommend that Katie's sisters be tested as possible donors, and even possibly Flor Fulton or Hope Logan could be candidates for a donor kidney. Whatever the case, it looks like Katie will be in terrible shape, and time will be of the essence for a new kidney. Meanwhile, on the new episode of B&B September 26th, Queen Forrester will hear from the news she just heard from her son, Wyatt Spencer. As B&B viewers know, Wyatt had just broken the news to Queen that he proposed to Charlie Spector. That just about ruined Queen's day, who has been hoping for an eventual reunion between Wyatt and Fleur. Wyatt will probably get an earphone from Queen now. She can't stand Charlie and doesn't want Wyatt anywhere near her. She figured that Wyatt would eventually forgive Fleur for her transgression against the Forrester, Logan, and the Spencer families. And that would probably take time for him to get there. But she really wasn't expecting him to get serious with Charlie on a sudden. Speaking to Charlie, she's be delivering some news of her own to Fleur herself. Fleur might think Charlie was joking about being engaged to Wyatt, but on Wednesday's episode, the terrible truth will finally sink in. As they talk at Bikini Bar, Fleur will realize that Charlie's that serious about being engaged to Wyatt, and she'll be horrified. Of course, Fleur had a whole plan in place to win Wyatt back and get his forgiveness for what she did to the people Wyatt loves. But now, she may think twice about that plan. Will she give up in her quest to get Wyatt back? Or will she be even more determined now to fight for him? We could see a battle of the strong warrior ladies for Wyatt if Fleur decides to dig in and really fight for her man. The Bold and Beautiful spoilers tease that Thomas Forrester will soon be on a mission. He gave Brooke Forrester a big break when he told Detective Alice Syntax that she didn't push him over the cliff at Steffy Forrester's house. That was a goodwill gesture toward Brooke and Patricia to repent for all the things that he had done during the past several months. But don't expect Thomas' goodwill toward Brooke to last. In fact, B&B spoilers indicate that Thomas will soon work directly against Brooke, and that he will embark on a mission to rid the Forresters of the Logans for good. As B&B viewers may remember, Thomas will feel bitter about his family's breakup back in the day. He feels that Brooke came between Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes and broke up his happy family. He never really got over it, and it looks like he's going to start his quest to rid his family of the Logans with Brooke. It seems that things will start when Thomas' friend Vinnie Walker showing back up on the scene. B&B viewers will remember Vinky as the friend who gave Thomas a place to stay when he was in hiding from his family. He's also the friend who sold Thomas the rose that he used on Liam Spencer to get him to sleep with Steffy. At any rate, Winnie will be back, and according to B&B spoilers, he showed up at Bikini Bar talking to Danny, the bartender, and that spells trouble, since Danny knows something that could seriously come back to bite Rich and cause trouble to his marriage to Brooke. Danny knows that Rich spent the night with Shauna Fulton in the bedroom above Bikini Bar on the night that Rich drank too much and couldn't drive home. As BNB viewers know, Danny totally got the wrong idea when he saw the room that after Rich and Shauna left the room.